So today we're discussing the 3 top reasons why stucco is integrated into modern building here in the Southwest. Let's get to it. So it's no surprise I'm sitting here in Arcadia Light again, sitting at our Coastal Modern, which is about to come to market next month. So you're going to want to stay tuned for some of the amazing events that we have planned. But today we're talking white stucco specifically, and it's no surprise that this exterior facade is used in a majority of Southwest homes. It doesn't matter whether you're in North Scottsdale, Gilbert, Chandler, in the East Valley, the West Valley, or here in Central Phoenix, you're going to see stucco as a common building facade and practice with any modern construction. And you'll be able to see behind me that we have a white stucco home here, a gray stucco, white stucco, white stucco, white stucco, a gray stucco, and then a few other white stucco homes that are within this neighborhood, all probably built within the last 7 to 10 years. What I find interesting is that it doesn't matter what decade we're talking about when building, there's going to be common building practices and common building facades that are associated with the homes. So in the 50s and 60s, we had masonry block construction, often referred to as slump block home construction, based on the architectural detail of the slump block that's associated within the window casings. And it just so happens that while I'm sitting here and I can point out obviously multiple stucco facades, we have a slump block house, a slump block house, a slump block house, a slump block house, and a slump block house. The reality is that stucco is used today for 3 main reasons. Number 1, this modern day facade is flexible, durable, and affordable. If done correctly, a good stucco finish with proper maintenance and care can last up to 100 years. It's very similar in nature to a masonry structure. However, it has added benefits, which brings us to point 2, which is the added benefits that stucco has when it comes to energy efficiency. Now, I talked about the slump block construction that's located throughout the valley that was all the rage between the 50s, 60s, and probably the early 70s. Not only has masonry as a practice started to dwindle, meaning that we don't have as many masons that are capable of being able to finish the product, it's also a more expensive material and it's a less energy efficient material. Now, a lot of people will say that by its mass that it actually provides for a fair amount of heat transfer, but it's also very difficult to be able to insulate the overall structure. By going with a stucco finish, it's typically coupled with an 1 to 3 inch foam layer between the framing members and the stucco finish, which allows for additional energy savings throughout the lifespan of that home. In fact, when we get a HERS rating, we've had to integrate a foam barrier between our wood siding so that we can be able to show that we have the full house encapsulated in an insulated box that helps us to be able to increase the energy efficiency of our builds. The third and final reason for us is that it's aesthetically pleasing for the overall modern design that we're trying to accomplish within the marketplace. One of the things that we pay super close attention to at Rebuild the Block is the overall finish quality of the stucco. This typically puts us into a synthetic, fine-grained stucco with usually a 2-coat process to be able to get a smooth and clean minimalistic detail that we're looking for. Now, as mentioned, all stucco is not created equally, and there is a wide variety of mixtures that make up the stucco, whether it be a rough, textured look or whether it be a smooth finished look. Obviously is going to be dependent on the overall characteristic of the home and where it might be located in the valley, whether it be a tract home or a custom home. The reality is there are differences in what benefits are provided within the stucco facade that we often find within our homes at Rebuild the Block. We appreciate you following along. We hope that you find this information helpful as you look to build a home or look at buying a home with different construction methodologies that are incorporated at each throughout the valley. And if you have any comments about your likes or dislikes about stucco, go ahead and comment below. Have a great day.